Hi guys, it's Tuesday, April 21st, and today we're going to use our balancing scale again, which is behind me. Put it in a different place today, so hopefully I could use it better with the camera. So yesterday we talked about how to make a scale, and we talked about putting in different objects and seeing which one was heavier, making some predictions before we actually do the measuring. So today I thought we would use the balancing scale for its main purpose, which is to balance. So you need to choose one type of item that you're going to use for each of our little experiments. You're going to do 5 experiments. So I chose Legos, which will be my same thing in each one. And then I picked 5 other things to compare the Legos to see if I can make my cups balance. So for example, my first one is 10 Legos equals how many paper clips. So in one cup, I'm going to put 10 Legos, and then I'm going to slowly add paper clips to the second cup to see how close I can come to having them balance. Now, it might not be a perfect equal balance, but as long as it's pretty close, okay? So let me get the Legos. So I already counted out the 10 Legos, so I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in one cup. So I'll put them over here. All right, now you can see my scale shifted. This one came down because obviously it's heavier because there's nothing in this other cup. All right, so now I'm going to take paper clips and slowly add them into the other cup to see when I can make the scale balance. As I add them, I want to count them. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You see they're slowly getting closer. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I honestly didn't think it would take this many paper clips. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Now I realize that it's still not quite, oh, there we go. That looks pretty good, actually. All right, so 45 paper clips. So on my paper, I wrote 10 Legos equals, so I would write 45 for my clips. And if you notice today I have words instead of pictures, which means you have to do words instead of pictures for what you're using. Gotta try to sound out those words. All right, the next one I have is clips. So I'm gonna dump out my paper clips. Put my cup back on my scale. Okay, now next one is clips, I said. These are the little, they look like that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you think? That might look pretty good. So I would put 8 on my paper. Actually, first I had clips and then I had paper clips. So I would put an 8 next to the clips and a 45 next to the paper clips. All right, see, teachers make mistakes too. All right, next I am going to use clothespins. And I have some little tiny clothespins. Now you could make predictions before you put in your item. You could make predictions for how much you think will go in to make it balance. It's up to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would say one more could go in there. I actually ran it out. So I would say 10 for my answer. I think one more would bring it down another little tiny notch. So I would write 10 on my paper, which is the same amount of Legos that I have. 10 Legos equals 10 baby clothespins. All right, 2 more to go. So next I have some staples. You know how we have to replace our staples when our stapler runs out. So I have these little chunks of staples. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shift the weight just a hair. All right, so 15 staples. So how do I make a 15? How do I write that on my paper? 1 group of 10 and 5 ones. So that's a 1 and a 5. All right, my last one, I have some rings. If you guys remember, Miss Lisa always wears rings on her fingers, and it's been very strange because since we've been home, I haven't worn them, which is, it just feels strange not to wear them. All right, so rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I see another one here. 8. How's that look? Maybe one more? Oh, 9. Yep. I think we're there. Or just slightly off. Right, so I'm going to say 9 rings equals my 10 Legos. So when I say equals, that means we're equaling the weight. The same weight in my Lego cup is the same weight in my ring cup. All right, that's why there's an equal sign. I know we're using different numbers of things, but what we're equaling is the weight between those two things. Okay? All right, so that is your mission for today, to pick one item and pick however many you want of that one item, and then you want to pick 5 different items to try in this cup to try to balance with what you have steady each time in this cup. Okay, remember I had my 10 Legos for each time. I only changed what was in this cup. Okay? All right, so happy measuring. Tomorrow I will post one more activity that has to do with weight. And then Thursday and Friday will be about capacity. That's a big word. All right, remember tomorrow's Earth Day. Have fun, celebrate the Earth, and I'll see you next time.